All right, let's get straight into it. Forecast for the week, recap for myself. Let's go. So, now, gold forecast, what I think. A weekly review and a weekly preview. So, the week, as we're looking on it here, has closed bearish, meaning we have a weekly resistance formed right there. The week coming in, we have election week. It is going to be massive. This is the first election week that I'll be trading, so it's going to be fun. But for the week that's come and gone, okay, on the daily, as we look at it on the daily, a really good resistance formed at just about 2788-ish, that area. Now, the resistance formed, it hasn't taken out the low, meaning that this support, this support could still be formed, and this is a decent enough resistance, but the following candle hasn't broken the low. So this may be, where is it? Yeah, let's go this way. This could be a nice enough support formed on the lower time frame. So let's go to the 4 hour. So there, yeah, look, that looks like a pretty good level right there on the 4 hour. So let's get rid of that, and let's put a nice big strong line right there. That looks like a strong level on the 4 hour, because this was formed. Well, I mean, this nice little trend was formed, and this took it up to its all-time high to break the previous. Now it's come back, tapped into it, bounced up, and then the bounce up hasn't been that strong, meaning it could probably break down and look for this support and this support here. The support's at 2718, 2714, and then 2700 at around as a psychological level. So let's see, with the liquidity that we've got to take it back up, I think we'll have to be potentially, I think it'll have to take out some of the lows. Some of the lows somewhere along the line. I'm thinking probably here around 2700. That would be my guess. Around this level to tap into, take out these lows. Let's go into the dailies. Yeah, take out all these lows to then fly back up. But where is it? Here, 4 hour. But again, it's election week, so it's going to be. I hear it's going to be very volatile, which is likely to happen this election cycle. Now we'll pull up the trading accounts for myself. What I've got is I was running the Alpha Capital Group and a Funded Trading Plus. The two of them, I passed stage 1, and then boom, blew both accounts. Not good. So now I've got a couple other accounts. I've got a Funded X one, Funded X 1 phase, Funded Trading Plus 1 phase, and then Alpha Capital Group. Now, as it stands, we're in a little bit of drawdown overall. So yeah, so this is the Alpha Capital one. And then this is at 4K down. And then when it comes up, this is the Funded Trading Plus. Just to make this a little bit nicer. Doesn't really matter, but you know, whatever. Make it a little bit nicer. Right, there we go. That's at the 200K. So I think I've got, and then on the Funded X, I think I'm like at 198, 199, thereabouts. So it's the 3 accounts, 200K each. The idea is we just pass. I just got to get the system for myself, right? That's the goal. Set up, confirm with the system, make sure just everything goes fluidly. Yeah, fluidly. I don't know. Whatever the right word is. But yeah, I'm anticipating a very volatile week, especially with elections. And what news do we have? Let's have a look. Do we have news? Go away. Oh yeah, daylight savings. That'll be fun. I want this week. Oh, it's a JPY bank holiday. Cool. US dollar. What do we have? Tuesday. Not much. Oh, here we go. Wednesday the 6th. That's presidential elections. Yeah, elections are going to be huge. PMI, I guess, but it's just election that week. Yeah, it looks like it's just unemployment claims. What else? FOMC. Whoo! Oh, that's going to be huge. That's going to be massive. Excuse me. Sorry. FOMC straight after the election. Big. It's going to be big. Yeah, it's going to be a big week. It's going to be a really, really big week coming up. Hopefully I can trade a little bit more of it and trade it on trade it online, sort of show the progress. And yeah, I think an update for myself, my trading psychology. I'm seeing the mistakes that I'm making, and I saw this video. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to look it up and give him a shout out. Not that it counts, but I saw this video today, and it was around the psychology of trading and what my mindset is going into it. So in my mind, and what I value for money monetarily, right? So I need to value the system. I need to make sure that the system is working, and then money will flow after that. If I'm too focused on my profit and loss, FOMO, on revenge trading, on tilted, all that emotions, it's all attached to is attached to me overvaluing money and overvaluing the dollar sign. Because money will always go away. It will always get taken back to the market. The market would always get it back. If I focus on solely the system, I won't be worried about. I won't be worried. If I focus on the system, I won't be worried about money. Money will just come. It will just come, and it'll be fine. But I'm focusing too much on how much money am I making? How much money am I making? How much money? And then there's all this emotional value attached to it, which you obviously need to not have that. And that's why when they say the classic, you got to be emotionless while you're trading. And it's a little bit that way. That if I focus on the system, making sure the system works, profitability will come with it. And then everything else will fall by the wayside. It seems like trading very much is a less is more attitude. Whereas everything else in life, more is more. You work harder, you'll get more money. You work out harder, you'll get fitter. You run more, you'll be able to run even more. But trading, if you click more and click too much and click buy or sell way too much, you will lose. And I think that's the mentality I've got to have for the week. But I will. For the week coming, and for however long, we'll try and keep that attitude and stay disciplined. But yeah, otherwise, hopefully we can make some money this week and then go from there. All right. That's my weekly wrap up, and that's me. Bye.